Nick, what would be your 2-minute tip in this area of expertise we're talking about, mate, which I've loved because I've seen it so much throughout my career, but what would be your 2-minute tip for listeners?
Really, it's mechanisms. Think about everything in terms of mechanism. Is there a mechanism that's going to back this up? So again, be clear about, is there a process? Is there a tool? Is there adoption? And is there an audit? If you don't have any one of those 4 things, do not be surprised that something doesn't stick or doesn't work or doesn't happen, okay? And you've got to identify that lack of mechanism very quickly. You've got to arrest it very quickly. You've got to say, hey, do we have a mechanism for this? Or are we just making ourselves feel better for a while? And if it's the latter, and that's what we all agree, hey, we're just saying this because it's going to make us feel better. Hey, great, okay? We're all going to feel better for 10 minutes. That's fine, right? If that's exactly what we're doing. But in business, that's not really what we're here for. So, challenging each other, what's the mechanism to make sure this happens, right? Just asking that very simple question. Do we have a mechanism, or is this going to make us feel better? And then it just makes people think, we don't have a mechanism. Okay. What's the process? Do we have a process? Okay, yes, no. Okay, do we have a tool? Is the tool working, right? Again, tool doesn't have to be a system. You don't spend thousands of dollars on it. Just get a whiteboard, right? And a dry weight marker, okay? Just start there, right? It doesn't have to be elaborate. Do we have adoption? Do people know how to do it? Have they been trained how to do it? Do they have the tools and the access to do it? And do they want to do it, right? Do you have adoption? And do you have an audit to make sure it stays in place? So really focusing on the mechanism rather than just making yourself feel better.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nick, thanks so much, mate.